Have you ever made a decision? Have you ever wondered how you made this decision? Take a look at this bird singing in a cage. Imagine that your mind is the bird. The cage is a notion that we refer to as pragmatism. Pragmatism is defined as the branch of philosophy that assesses truth in terms of effect, outcome, and practicality. An easy way to look at this is to assess the concept of habit. Your mind forms habits so that you know how to handle situations as they come up. Without habit, you would have to relearn what to do in every experience you have throughout the day. The way you decide to handle situations that form habits is what generates your personality. Essentially, individuals form habits. Habits generate personalities. Personalities influence values. Values dictate decision-making, and all are a result from the process of practical thinking, or pragmatism. In this process, you weigh out the benefits and consequences of the decision you are about to make. We see this process in all decisions we make. Let's take the example of religion. Everyone must decide whether or not to join the organized religion. Let's say you're a faithful person who's also prone to paranoia. You would have to weigh the benefit of promised eternal life with the fear of sinning. If the benefits outweigh the consequences, you would choose to join a church. Why was this example so specific? Because pragmatism is a personal process. Consider an individual's decision to do something like become a stripper. Although society says that the consequence of self-exposure outweighs the reward of money, some exotic individuals weigh the odds the other way around. Personalities and upbringing influence the values that make pragmatism so personal. Why is pragmatism so apparent in our decisions? Because pragmatism is innate. If we look at the ancient Mayans, we see pragmatism in the leader's decision to sacrifice individuals to the gods. At some point in time, the pros of pleasing the deities outweighed the cons of losing civilians. Although the Mayans eventually saw their downfall, the innateness of pragmatism is evident in this example of its early roots. Still not convinced? Pragmatism is even evident in the decisions young children make. Would the convenience of wetting yourself outweigh the consequence of wearing diapers? Children eventually choose to give up the convenience of the diaper in exchange for the feeling of being a big kid when using the potty. Since pragmatism occurs in ancient man and toddlers, its existence is natural. Why is pragmatism the cage around your mind? Because we cannot escape its restraints. Try to make a decision without processing it. Even if you think you have subconsciously weighed out the benefits and consequences, even if the benefit was appearing spontaneous. Essentially, we can never be free spirits. We can escape society and law to an extent, but we can never escape our own minds. Humans cannot behave erratically or without premeditation, because even if the decision was only made in a brief moment, it was still sent through the process of pragmatism. Why is the bird singing? The cage of pragmatism is more of a safety net than anything. It allows us to grow. Pragmatism allows us to form decisions which eventually lead to mental and personality development. We can only grow and thrive within this cage. As we experience more and evolve our decision-making skills, the cage grows as well. The caged bird sings because he has the ability to thrive only caged by his pragmatic mind.